we in the commercial banking system still continue to see a scenario where the credit deposit ratio is very low, and which you rightly articulated that perhaps unless and until investment comes in, we will perhaps be in the similar kind of a stage. There's a lag there's a lag between the demand and the investment which is seen. So, sir, in this context, of course, as of now, the whole globe is flush with liquidity, and we as an emerging market also is a very favorite destination for that liquidity also, and we are seeing that in our equity markets as of now. So, of course, you have entered that scenario very well in during the period of the pandemic, when perhaps liquidity was a major challenge, and RBI ensured that the market remains liquid. So, in that context, would you have some advice for us as bankers? Because what has happened is the excess liquidity has created a situation where people have gone overboard, and at times there was a mispricing of the risk also. I will not say that risk people have assumed without understanding. They have understood the risk and they have assumed the risk, but the mispricing seems to be one of the major challenge, and perhaps it was the anxiety on the part of bankers to grow their book. So, in such a situation, sir, as far as our Indian uh, market banking sector is concerned, and for that matter, financial markets are concerned, we don't have any kind of a interest hedging instruments available, sir, as of now. Because what we have started observing is that some sectors are reaching out for the fixed interest rates. Because what they're observing is when the VRR is moving, is almost kissing 4. So they seems to observe it as the early indication of the interest rate scenario as it will emerge in the days to come. And invariably, it is said that liquidity when required is not available. So when the investment will come in, perhaps it will be at a very high interest rate. This is one of the concern which many of the corporates have in their mind. What will be your thought on this subject, sir?
With regard to liquidity, I think I did mention it in my interaction with all the public sector and private sector bank CEOs about a fortnight ago, that irrespective of whether liquidity is, irrespective of the fact that the liquidity is in surplus, I think the bank, the risk pricing of the various loans being extended by the banks has to be done diligently by the banks themselves. The mere fact that there is excessively excess liquidity should not lead to any mispricing of loans, because this excessive liquidity is not going to be a permanent feature. And you see, it's like at a particular time last year, the system, the economy needed liquidity because the financial markets, you would agree, were freezing up. We had episodes of mutual funds suddenly collapsing, and RBI had to step in with that huge, massive liquidity support and several other liquidity measures which we took. Now that ensured orderly functioning of the financial market. It was necessary not only at the beginning of the pandemic, but well into the pandemic, including our targeted liquidity support to certain sectors and to certain categories of entities. So that was necessary. Now, the body, human body, like human body which needs water, but then it should not lead to a situation where there is excess water, which itself is not good for the human body. So like that, the financial system also needed that liquidity facility, and we have provided that. Now, if you see our last monetary policy statement, which I made in the previous two monetary policy statements, particularly the last one, we are now moving towards a rebalancing of the liquidity. We are moving towards, this the reverse repo, the what you call the daily reverse repo window, the fixed rate reverse repo window on an overnight basis, that continues. But we have moved a lot of liquidity into, the fine tuning operations into 7 days, 14 days and 28 days, this variable rate reverse repos. So slowly we are rebalancing the liquidity and ensuring that our effort is to ensure that that much liquidity is available to the system, which the system requires. Let me make it very clear. There will be always adequate liquidity to meet the productive the requirements of the productive sectors of the economy. But slowly we want to rebalance the economy in a manner that banks are left with that much liquidity which they need and not excess. So that has been our approach in the in the liquidity management. Going forward, I think most of the banks till now have been giving variable rate reverse repos. I mean variable rate, sorry, interest rates, but not variable. The what you call the floating rate interest rates. I am too used to variable rate reverse repo. So floating rate interest rates for the loans. Now there is a trend. People are moving towards fixed rate. Now that is again a call which is a commercial judgment of the RBI. Typically, the RBI, we do not like to enter into those areas because that is your commercial judgment. But having said that, this is precisely what I was hinting at when I mentioned about that we are now looking at business models of the banks that take your commercial decisions, we will not interfere, but we will see what kind of vulnerabilities or what kind of risks are building up. And our first priority would be to caution the banks themselves. You will agree that our supervision is now almost on a real-time basis. It's not an annual exercise anymore. It's an ongoing exercise throughout the year, and technology has enabled that, and more intensive look towards the supervision process has also ensured that. So therefore, that is what I was alluding to, that we are looking at business models also now. While banks take their commercial decisions, I think they should factor in how much of liquidity is available and what kind of interest rate structures they are providing, whether the interest rates, the quantum of interest rate and the structure of interest rates, that is floating or fixed. I think that is a commercial decision which the banks should take based on, and I emphasize, prudent principles.